Hi, this is Nancy with OnPoint-tv. I'm taking you through some of my favorite tools. My favorite mat is the Olfa mat. So this is going to be the green one. I do think they come out with a few other colors now. Green is just what I'm used to. A couple of things I want to tell you about your mat is that on all the mats, there's always going to be some warnings, and these warnings are about keeping it in a place that's too cold, or storing it in direct sunlight, or keeping it in your car. Those are all really bad ideas. Those will give you a little bit of warp in your mat, so try to avoid that. I actually have a little bit of warp in this mat, but not so much that it's bothering me. The other thing is that when I'm using my mat, I'm not using the lines. I like to use the solid green part on the back because I'm going to measure with my ruler, not my mat. If you want more information on that, go back to some of our very earliest videos and I'll take you through all of those cuttings. But just know that generally speaking, I like to use the solid green. This is the 18 by 24 mat. And this mat is just the right size for cutting fabric. So when I'm unrolling my fabric, I've got plenty of space to do the cutting from the left and the right and the top and the bottom. So this is the mat that I'm most often going to use, but I do have a couple of others that I'll like to use. This one is a very small mat. This is just very convenient for taking to classes. I think this is 8 by 11, something like that. Goes to classes. It's not really big enough to cut entire strips because it's only 11 inches, but this works for when you're squaring up little items. It also fits in my traveling tote, so that's very convenient. And the last one is the bigger. This is a 17-inch square mat that rotates. So what's cool about that is when you're doing pieces where you need to be squaring things up, you can square up the one side, rotate the mat around, and square up the other side. So it's just very, very convenient. So there you have it. Those are my favorite mats. They happen to be from Olfa. If you want more information on how I use those mats, be sure to go back to the Learning to Quilt series, where I take you through step by step on all of your rotary cutter mats and rulers.